Hi, everyone. This is Who Do You Know with Ginny of Contact Mapping. My guest today is Susie Larson. I'm so excited to have her with us. I met her through a national networking group called Polka Dots. And she's going to tell us today about her company called Barter Works and how it came about. It's a great pleasure to have you here today, Susie.
Thank you so much for having me, Ginny. I'm really excited to talk with you and your listeners about Barter West and what I do. It's a very unique model, so I'm really excited to talk to people about it.
Oh, it definitely is. How did you get started in Barter West? And then you can explain what it is.
Okay. Well, I come from the essential oil world. I've been an entrepreneur since 2010, and my dream and passion was to help people heal naturally. And so I learned about essential oils and started sharing that. And the way that business model works is you have to be in front of people. You have to teach classes. You have to drip the oils on the people. And when things kind of shifted in 2020, of course, we couldn't do that any longer. And so you can't really experience an essential oil over Zoom. And just through some networking with some individuals and telling my story and telling about previous jobs that I've had, Barter West was born. I worked for a barter exchange, a very large national chain of barter exchanges in Denver in the early 90s. And It was a fun job. That's where I learned about the industry. And it was a very exciting and fun job. And that's where I learned about it. And
so will you also give a little explanation on how it works, since we're talking about it?
Sure. Barter dates back to, the dawn of man. We've been bartering our entire, through all of evolution. People have been trading their products. And when World War II hit and coinage and physical dollars and the currencies basically went poof, people still needed a way to get products and services, offer their products and services, and so the barter industry was born. And the difference between bartering just one-to-one with another person and bartering through a barter exchange is that all of the icky things that can happen with a one-to-one trade, for example, you not getting what you gave.
Yes.
Sometimes that happens.
That's a concern.
That is a big concern with a lot of people, where they're doing a trade and then they're afraid they're not going to get back what they just gave, or it's an unequal trade, or the person just up and disappears and you never hear from them again. You gave of yourself and then poof, they're gone.
Right.
Through barter exchange, those types of things don't happen because everything is priced at a retail value. So depending on your cost going into business and your retail value is how much value you will get back out of a trade. So we have a software that works just like a bank account, but the dollars that are in that bank account are trade dollars. It's based on your retail price, but it's not currency. It's not US currency, it's trade dollars. So, for example, I also have my essential oils in my barter exchange.
Okay.
I have sold some of my essential oils to another member. For example, I've sold like $250 worth of essential oils.
Okay.
So what I do is I go in the system and I charge that member the $250 trade dollars.
Okay.
And that $250 comes out of their account and goes into my account, into my essential oil business account. Then I have that $250 trade dollars to go get my hair done, or go get a massage, or spend those trade dollars with any other member I choose. I don't have to do business with that same person who bought my essential oils. It works just like real money. He pays me, and then I can spend it wherever I want. And that's all through the system. So you have to be a member in order to take advantage. Like, you can't earn trade dollars unless you're a member, and you can't use trade dollars unless you've earned some trade dollars. So it works just like money.
So the concept is so unusual. My mind goes to Bitcoin and Vimeo, those sort of things that people are so used to. And so I'm having a little bit of trouble with the vision of being able to go get my hair done through this barter system. I mean, I absolutely love it. And what a great way to, not that we're escaping taxes, but how does it affect taxes?
The IRS sees barter income as legitimate income. And Barter West sends you a monthly statement every month showing all your purchases and sales for the month. And then at the end of the year, every member will receive what's called a 1099-B, and the B stands for barter. And so it falls under the same category as investments and things like that. And so you do have to report that income on your taxes. The trick is, because the IRS sees these as normal income, yeah. I mean, it's value, it's dollars, it's income, is using your barter dollars on business expenses. Because if the IRS sees this as a normal transfer of funds, you can write off the normal expenses that you normally would, regardless of whether you paid US dollars for it, or Chinese, or pesos, or Bitcoin, or barter dollars. If
well,
you
know,
paid for
Susie,
it, yeah,
I'm enjoying this. I've got even a better picture. I think that I can pay my taxes in some of these items that I have around the house. Instead of doing a garage sale, I'm just going to send them to the government and tell them that I'm bartering these things that I don't need. And I'm sure that they can figure out people that they can give my items to.
Yeah, it doesn't work that way. I wish it did. I wish it did. Yes, the government's like, oh, well, this is real money, but no, we don't want it. Yeah, it doesn't work that way. We still have to pay our taxes with US dollars, unfortunately.
Dang, and I can't print any money in the backyard, to give to them. For some reason, they can figure out what's fake and what's not.
I know. It's kind of funny that way. Absolutely.
So give us an idea of how many companies that you've got within the barter system. Is there a membership charge? Give us the basics of it, if you would, please.
So the basics right now, we're still in what we call our charter membership, which is kind of our startup membership.
Okay.
And to become a charter member is 75 trade. Okay.
75 trade. Okay.
75 trade dollars. So of course, as a brand new member, you haven't earned any trade dollars yet. So how do you pay Barter West 75 trade for your membership when you haven't even earned any? And that's where I give everyone a 300 trade dollar cushion or credit line where they can go in the negative of that 300 before they've even earned any trade dollars. They can go in the negative, and that's where that 75 comes from. Okay. With the agreement that eventually they will sell some of their products or provide some of their services to our membership to earn that back. And
okay.
Back into the positive. Okay, so the 75 trade dollars is charged to their account, and they pop into the negative. So
okay.
The membership right now is in charter. So these are my brand new members. We have 48 now here locally, in the Northern Colorado area. However, this barter industry is worldwide. And
listen to that. Perfect.
I have what's called reciprocal relationships with other barter exchanges, so we can trade with all of their members as well.
Wow.
So if you want to go stay in a condo on the beach in North Carolina, that's available right now through a member of an exchange out of North Carolina.
I'm loving it.
If you want to buy,
I got to sign up first. Dang.
Yep. So you have to sign up. You have to provide a product or a service that is valuable to our membership. We love personal stuff like entertainment, any kind of entertainment, dining, restaurants. We can have multiple members of those. However, I have right now in my charter world, in this beginning world, each business that joins right now is going to have exclusivity. So they will be the only massage therapist. They will be the only physical therapist.
Ooh.
Until my current member says, I can't take anymore, find someone else to help our membership. We need more than me. I can't do it all. So the goal is to make sure that they're getting the business that they want, but not getting buried in barter business that it conflicts with their cash business. That's never our goal. Our goal is to fill the empty slots in their schedule to allow them to grow and expand and use their trade dollars for things that they need for their business growth. So for example, the little keychain things or the little pens that have your logo on it, fingernail files that have your logo on it. So this is one of my members. Her name is Jewel Clemma. And she does, her business is something with pizzazz, and she actually does all the little promotional things for your business on trade. So what better way to expand your business?
Exactly. There was something in our discussion where you had made the comment, well, that's why you need us. I don't know if you remember that conversation.
Yep, I do.
Can you explain that one?
Yeah.
That was hilarious to me.
I've had several brand new startup businesses that I've approached and said, you need barter. You need barter as part of your strategy, as your startup strategy, because it's going to help you grow and expand faster than you normally would because you don't need the cash. And they're like, but I do need the cash. I need cash. That's the only way I can do business. I've got to have cash. Exactly why you need barter. Because how are you going to attract the cash customer if you don't have the advertising and the marketing and the ability to do so because you don't have any cash to purchase the things you need to grow your business? Or you don't even have a website yet. How about you get a website built on barter that's going to get out there and help you attract those cash customers that you absolutely need. We all need cash, absolutely.
True.
That's why you need barter, to attract more cash. And my goal as the Barter West founder is not to take over the cash world. Absolutely not. It's to help create that little margin and fill the schedule, fill those empty slots, allow these small businesses to do what they cannot do right now because they don't have the cash for it. And then that helps them grow and expand.
How do they go through your website in order to know who the national barter people are?
Somewhat. So the software program that we're on, there's multiple other barter exchanges also on that same software program. So we are automatically linked to them. And through the marketplace where people post their listings, which is kind of like scrolling Amazon, you know, you're looking at all the pretty pictures. They can see what's available nationwide and worldwide on the marketplace. If there's a specific need and they can't find it in the system, they reach out to me and I do what's called brokering, where I call some of these other barter exchanges that are, you know, in the Denver area, Colorado Springs area, Steamboat Springs, some of those areas, and say, hey, do you have a member that does this? I have a member that needs it. And then we do a behind the scenes trade through our software and through our own accounting. And that's what we do on the backside, is we broker that deal from this member of this exchange to their broker, to me, to my member. And so it's kind of a 4-stage relationship that we.
So that's what keeps you really busy, is all the behind the scenes work that you have to do.
Yeah, just one last minute idea is a lot of small businesses are struggling to hire and keep good people.
Oh, they are. Yes.
So I've created a employee benefit program. So
no kidding.
So the business signs up as a Barter West member, and then we put the employees underneath them as sub-accounts that are fee-free. There's no fees to the employees.
Wow.
And as the business earns barter dollars, they can transfer and pay those barter dollars to their employees, who can then utilize all of our products and services through our memberships worldwide.
Wow.
And that's giving their employees a new benefit, a raise, and it has cost them no cash.
Oh my goodness, that sounds very appealing. Very appealing. Wow. Well, thank you, Susie, so much for all this terrific information. We need to get it out as soon as possible. Thank you for being with us today.
Thank you for having me. It was a pleasure. You have a great day.
Thank you. You too. Take care.
Bye-bye.
Bye.